That curve is kind of crazy. It was pure luck is even crazier. Oh, what Tsukishima was doing. Yeah, nice. Damn, Hinata really just domed a nigga for the first time in Awaken. That's kind of crazy. I like that whole scene. I wasn't talking. I was just in it. I was just in it. That was a nice scene. I like that. I like that whole thing. That was really good, actually. And now they're about to ruin it. And there it is. And they ruined it. Once again, Kageyama getting that fucking by proxy hype. And again with that, I got pulled along with it too. I was thinking that during the moment too, but I didn't say anything. Um yeah, I was thinking that just like how they I was thinking that during the thing too. And it just goes back to the especially with Kageyama's comment about I got pulled along again. I was thinking that he was going to anyways. But it's just making me think about my thoughts on the relationship from the last set. Bruh. Oh, so anytime I want to be lazy, he'd figure it out. It's hilarious. What about if Okawa was on the team? That's cute. There was something in there though. There was some like fire or motivation or something there. Nice. That was funny. Kageyama makes a decision. Leave it to Kageyama. He's gonna go to Hinata. Tanaka? You love to see it. Okay, I was wrong. Fuck me. Bro, that brain working of yours? I was like, is your brain working too? Everybody's thinking. We're in big brain time right now. We're studying, nigga. What's up? Mm. What's this music in the background? That thing in the background that sounds like somebody's wiping a windshield. What is that? I don't know why it's giving me Danganronpa vibes. For some reason. Interesting. I like it. Oh, wow, he's just fucking up. This quickly is crazy. What's up? This could be. This could be a. This could be good. This could be something to play with later on. This could be his temperament could be something that we can play with later. That could be actually interesting instead of just I'm mad, jokey joke. Let Karasuno win or have a chance to win. Right? It could be something more than that. Uh, I like this episode. It was nice. Random Kenma shit here. Random Kenma Kuro shit here. I fucks with it. Yeah. But like I said before, his temperament could be a thing that we can play with later. Play with later. Obviously, they hinted at that they weren't on guard, so they're not taking this too seriously. It's not like you were on our last leg, Abajosai type beat. It's not like that. Nowhere near that. They're just kind of vibing and they're keeping up. I would imagine we're trying someone, or at the very, very, very least, more than them, right? And then if you want to be like not extreme, but if you want to take it a bit further, you could say we're trying our hardest right now. At least with our new equipment, and we're just like barely keeping up, and they're fucking up a lot, so that scales them a bit. And then his temperament shenanigans, like I said, that could be interesting later. I thought what was gonna happen for a second was like he gets mad, like he gets all pissy, he starts fucking up at being a spiker. Um, there was a separate thought there. I don't remember what it was. If I remember after this, then I'll say it. And then after that, after they were like, "Oh no, here it comes," and he was like, "Don't set to me anymore." I was like, "Oh, maybe it's like he gets mad, and then he transforms into spiker mode to like super ultra defense. I'm giga everything else I'm good at mode or whatever." I was thinking that was gonna happen, but I guess not because he's top five spiker, so that's what he's best known for. But it could be a thing where it's like a Midorima type of thing, where it's like, oh, but he's actually pretty good at defense, and that's just the mode that he goes into on like Midorima. It you could play with it. You could play with his temperament a little bit later on because it was like jokey jokes, haha, for Rosie's this time, and if it was even so much so that I forget his name. I don't remember his name. Hold on. Um, it was even so much of a, like a center of attention that even Akashi like they brought up a fucking flowchart, not a flowchart. They brought up scenarios A, B, and C for this man. So yeah, it just feels like a stance change type beat to me. I don't know why. It just feels like, for lack of a better word, stance change. I'll take that. I'll take that back. But like, it just feels like he's gonna change up because it's like ABC is. It's just such a like focus. It's not too heavy. I'm not like it's not like it's like the center of attention for the whole episode or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's like it's more than nothing. So I feel like there's a possibility that they may do something there, or they're like laying the foundation where it's like there maybe could be something there, or this could all be jokey jokes, or this could just all be a reason why Karasuno scales to them because their number one spiker isn't at his best. He's fucking up. He's getting mad because he's all pissy and he's stupid and blah 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 blah. It could just be a reason that Karasuno's doing as good as they are. It could be one of those three things or a mixture of all three. Just thoughts. I think it would be interesting though if they did do something with that. Bro, his face is crazy. Looks like a zombie out there. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They're like, yo, you're bugging. We're chilling without him. Either way, we're still good. He's not gonna come back anytime soon. I don't think. Oh, he's finicky. I see. He looks like a squirrel or something. Yeah. This is what that's what Yamaguchi felt, but way more pressure. I kind of was hoping slash not expecting, but I was kind of hoping that Yamaguchi would say something. Just straight down the middle. Get fucked. He's like, "Whoa, I'm super awesome, right?" Damn, and Tsukishima was like, "I peep it." Oh, hype him up, gas him up. Oh my days, they're so stupid. Gas him up. He's such a child. This is cute, actually. This is kind of cute. I kind of like him a little bit. Hold on. This might be tech. Hold on. Nah, this kind of hit. Hold on. Akashi really made that shit because he's like, please guys, come on. Akashi really sold that for me a little bit because they can carry without him, at least to some extent. I mean, Hinata's pushing it. Hinata's pushing it definitely. Yamaguchi, see, okay. They're still focusing all on attack, which is okay. We're all just attack, all attack. That hasn't changed. Just all of it. Gotten a bit of defense, but like, interesting. Mix it all together. No, I get it. His metaphors are all so interesting. Sugawara? He had an idea earlier. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Again, their relationship is kind of different, I feel. God damn. Damn, we got no Nekoma play. That's kind of crazy. I get it, but like, damn. Oh, I haven't seen her. Why's she crying? Oh, onions? Damn, I was reading subtitles and I forgot. Was Nekoma there? I mean Nekoma. Was Kenma there in that spreadshot? You motherfucker. Yeah, Kuro beat his ass. bitch. She looks like a gecko or like a fucking. That face was interesting too. Ah, that gives him ranking. True, 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 true. I've been touched by the goddess. Fuck you. Ah, she, yeah. Help her. The plate? What did you just eat? Help her. She's bugging out. Oof. Oof. Hungry ass. Okay, I don't like how they're gossiping and talking shit about us. Relax, bitches, okay? Get off us. Get off me. Interesting. Yeah, we know that. We never seen that guy. Okay, interesting. Is Oshikawa in the last? True. Oh, really? So, okay, I'm gonna assume it's first, second, third. Damn, that's crazy. Or when we have like a practice match after everything is done before they leave, like their graduation or something. That's crazy. Yamaguchi, what you doing back there, buddy? Kakugawa. Foreshadowing. Nice. Oh, he did it. Easy. It's that easy. This trash ass team. Damn, finally got a job is crazy. Who is this? You seem like an extra. So do y'all. Kind of. Better too big than too small is crazy. The exact opposite of Hinata. Voice is so fucking deep for no reason. Chill the fuck out. Get out my ear with that shit. So this is the prelims of the Miyagi shits. I'll stop there for today. This will be a twofer. This is a good place to end. It's interesting that they're building it up even more. Itachiyama is first, the guy with the dragon shit with the cut on the side of his head, look like baby gangsta. Second and third is Ushikawa, which is Shira Torizawa. Sakusa's team is number one, I assume. Wait, let me look at the back of his head, actually. Did we see him and these extra people? No, we didn't. Okay, didn't think so. So, yeah, they were just extras that we just have to beat, I assume. The people that they showed off earlier. There was something else I wanted to see that was in... That was before. Oh, I wanted to see if Kenma was in the thing. I remember. I see him. 10 minutes 25. He's in the background. Looking like a fucking weirdo. Looking like a fucking goober. Right next to his suit, like a goober as well. Hilarious. Fucking Bokuto. That's his name. Bokuto being a fucking society, stealing people's shit like a fucking demon. All right, bag that guy the fuck up. How dare you steal my food, bitch? I'll fuck you up. And fucking 1047. This girl looking like a fucking demon too. Gulp ass. Okay? Deep throat looking ass. And I saw she had a big ass plate later on. Bro, nah, her face is insane. Let me see if I can get it. She looks like a fucking gecko. Like she looks like a gecko or something. It's kind of weird. I want a gif of this. I might make a gif of this. Should I? Do I feel like doing that? Maybe. Just a gif of her licking her. I gotta see if that exists. Or if I have to go through the work of doing it. Yeah. I like the Tsukishima brother talk, and I like how the brother just laid it out all like simply. Like it was just, yeah, this is what happened. This is how I feel about it. No beating around the bush, no bullshit, no dramatic, whatever the fuck. I like that actually a lot. Not a lot. Roll that back. I say that a lot. Not I like that a lot, but I really like it. Um, that's maybe even too much too, but you get what I mean. I liked it. There was no bullshit. There was, hey, this is blah blah blah, the blah blah blah, and Tsukishima kind of got closure for it, and now he can really grow and really get out of his shell, and then he can finally get that moment that Bokuto was talking about, possibly, and enter low key, and enter like a better state of mind, and really get in, like get into playing, get in the zone, and like get in that shit. Cause he hasn't been trying this whole time. He hasn't even begun to grow. Not really. Like I feel like Hinata is like awakened and he had like had his second awakening and he's growing. So it's kind of Kageyama, but not really. He's more so growing as like a person. He already has the skills. That's not what he needs. Um, Meanwhile, other people are like growing and evolving, and Tsukishima is just kind of behind everybody. No pun intended. Like not even like practice wise or anything. He's just kind of behind everybody. Even I was gonna call him Fuyikawa or some shit. What the fuck? Even Yamaguchi like is trying. He hasn't awakened yet. But he's training. He's trying more than Suki, right? Tsukishima. And Tsukishima had like a moment of trying with the first day of practice. When they versus Hinata and Kageyama for the first time, like when he took off his jacket, as mentioned before in this little training arc, or whatever. Like he has his like little spurts of it, but he's never really tried, right? And he's decided to like try a little bit during the training, but that's in a very particular way, and I feel like it's in a different way than like I get closure from my brother. We comes to term with the shit, we talk it out, blah blah blah, and I accept that and I move past that, and I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. He moved on, nice. I accept that. I'm cool with that now. That's not like holding me back or anything. I'm moving on too. Like he already moved on, like on his own internally and physically, I guess, kind of. But now it's like even more clear because his brother came back and was like, "Hey, this is where I'm at mentally. This is why I did what I did. I still feel shame from that, but I'm keeping pushing on because of blah blah blah." And he got that clarification and he got that clarity from his brother. So it's like more or less not clean, but like less muddy on the inside. Now it's like on the outside too, and now he can truly move on and truly get better and truly like find his awakening or second awakening or whatever. Because I feel like Tsukishima is really behind, and I feel like there's a lot more for him to grow. Um, Kenma just appeared in my head. Um, Especially not especially with the, but like along with the Kenma shit that we got. There's like hints of that. There's the Sugawara shit as well. Um, he's gonna start spiking and shit too. So yeah, I wonder how much they can mix and match the teams and make them interesting without them overlapping too much, while also evolving, but also keeping like their premise or keeping like the vibe of the team. Um, because um, I just wonder how far they can take that because of the descriptors that we've given each team and how they act. Like Karasuno's the attacking type, right? Kinma and Nakuma are like we got stamina. And with that comes defense, kind of, but we got stamina, pretty much. Like, that shit doesn't drop. Keep it pushing, bitch. What's up? Oikawa's like a setter specialist, and he's like the head of the team, kind of, pretty much. If we take what Ushikawa, I think his name is, if we take what that guy said, Shiratorizawa, if we take what he said, shit, Oikawa's the best nigga on the team. So it's like, that's his specialist. Um, we got the I don't remember any of their names. We got the combination attack team with the dark skinned guy. I no 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 no. We got the combination attack team with the like curly haired guy, faded in the back, and then we have the what were they? I believe they were like, oh, fuck. I believe they were spiker. They were spiking heavy. They're like service ace heavy, maybe spiking heavy. I don't remember which one. I'm gonna say it was service ace heavy. I feel like because I remember comparing it to like Kawa. Um, I believe they were service ace heavy. We got that team with the guy with the ponytail, the darker skinned guy with the yeah, the darker skinned guy. Um, with these descriptors of the team, I wonder how much they can evolve, but still keep like a semblance of like what their core are or what their vibe is, right? Um, because if we have Nishinoya doing the setter spiker shit that he took from Oikawa's team, and then we have the setter dump shit that the first time we saw it came from Kenma's team, and that felt, I'm not gonna say that felt a little special, at least to me, to Kenma's team, but obviously every team can do it. No shit, Sherlock, right? Um, yeah, it's just like yeah, how much can they evolve while also keeping like a sense of uniqueness to each team? I believe I mentioned this before. I don't remember in what set I mentioned this in, but I remember I mentioned this before where it's like they're probably going to introduce, probably, or they might introduce like new moves that just become the norm as a new base, and then they'll move on, and every team will eventually do that or be aware of that or be like yeah, be aware of that or be able to do it, do some means. Some might be better than others, but like everybody can just more or less do it. Like the setter dump shit, right? That's kind of just a basic move now. It's not like a special move done by Kimma. It was like, oh shit, that shit was so cool, whoa, crazy, whoa. Or Oikawa did it, and it was like, oh, whoa, shit, whoa, crazy. Now it's like a normal thing. Kageyama did it casually. Akashi did it casually. Kimma does it, right? So it's like it's just something that everybody can do. They're probably just gonna do that from now on, where it's like people learn moves or moves are introduced and it's like this special thing or really big thing, and then it's like, okay, either Karasuno is going to take it and assimilate it into themselves, or it's going to be like, okay, we know how to deal with that now, that's not going to be as special, get something new, get something new, which could tie into the whole kinema thing where it's like, yeah, I couldn't keep up with Hinata. That nigga's always trying something new, and I would have to try something new as well because I would be skipping out of practice. Blah blah blah. They kind of made it like not a joke, but like he took it a different route. But we all knew what he meant. It's like he's always trying something new, and yeah, fuck off, right? Some people just evolve slower, and Hinata's just on it. He's just moving forward sometimes without thinking about his team. Cough, cough, hitting into Asahi and trying to steal his spotlight and blah, 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 blah. Like, Hinata's hungry and he could cannibalize his team type beat. I want them to go more into that, but I don't think they will, and I think that's the last we see of that. That's going to be kind of disappointing, but yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting because of what I brought up, I believe, during that set too, was like, not contradictory, but kind of a little bit, where it was like, or at least from what they showed, maybe it was on purpose, where it's like, if you're too hungry, the team might shake a little bit and it could implode. There might be like infighting. But if you're too lax and nobody's hungry at all, you get like the opposite problem where, I forget what the specific example was, but there were problems with that as well, where it's like, if you're not hungry, Tsukishima. I'm saying Tsukishima because that's the only one I remember, like it being the problem, and there were obviously like kind of parallels to that, right? But I don't remember what the team example was, but I feel like there was one. If I remember, I'll put it up on screen. But if you're too hungry, Hinata troubles, internal bullshit. But if you're not hungry enough, then it's like, well, fuck, right? You're fucked. This example, whatever. If I put it up on screen, this example, or whatever example was in the episode. I want them to go more into that, but I feel like they kind of low key quote, I'm using air quotes here, wrapped it up there and quote solved it, air quotes again, during this whole training camp, and they kind of resolved it. Because Asahi Hinata's basically just a driving force to make everybody else have motivation to get better. That's all it was. That's literally all it was. Which is fine, but I think the diving into how people interacted with one another with that hunger of Hinata is a bit more, is way more, dare I say, to maybe for sure a bit more interesting than what the fuck. Oh, we're just wrapping it up, and he was just a drive to make everybody do better or whatever the fuck. That's kind of like, yeah, sure, but that's like safe question mark. I don't know about safe, but like, yeah, the other route is just more interesting to me. But I mean, to be fair, last episode Kageyama was like, oh, I got wrapped into his pace again. Like he pulled me in again. What the fuck? And then, like I said, with their banter right after that, Hinata's in the lead. Kageyama's kind of following over him, and they're pushing heavy, which I don't know how this is his fault really. I ain't gonna say I don't know how this is his fault, but like I don't know how I feel about them being like they're pushing like, oh, it's Kageyama. Kageyama's not doing the set correctly. Hinata's got it. He's good. It's just Kageyama's fucking up. And it's like Hinata's like consoling him after he loses it, and everybody's like, oh, you know, it won't happen like always the way you want it to. Blah blah blah. And it's like along with the banter afterwards, it's just weird. It's just weird for me because that's not the relationship that I assumed that they had, and or I feel like it's changing, and or I feel like it's changing. Um, yeah. So there's a sprinkle of that there. So maybe they haven't forgotten it, but that was still during like the training camp arc. So we'll see. I'll see if they kind of carry that over, or if I see hints of that later on. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So he not just kind of like just pulling everybody along. He's like the kinma imagination of him when he was talking to Kuro about like you always gotta try new things. When Hinata was like running, walking into the sun, that's pretty accurate. He's just kind of sprinting full speed ahead, and it's like Jesus Christ, buddy. Just all right. He's pulling the team whether you want it or not, nigga. Like um yeah, I just want them to do something with that and the Bokuto thing that I brought up with his temperament, they could do something with that too. But I'm more so leaning towards the Hinata thing. I think that would be more interesting, but I want them to do both. Um, by more interesting, I meant like I'm leaning like my attention is more focused on the Hinata thing right now because that's what I'm talking about. But the Bokuto thing is still in the back of my head. I'm still thinking about that. If that was just a jokey joke haha thing, or if that was like we're gonna expound upon that a little bit later on. Which they could do that too. That could be interesting, like I said, because look at Oikawa. Look at Oikawa. Oikawa's he's not like he's not that unique if we're really talking about it. But like he's interesting. Like he's just done right. He's that archetype of character done right, and I like it. Right? He's like the Ichimaru. He's like the Gin. Right? He's like that, where it's like he's sly. He's blah blah blah. But it's like he's charming, and if you're not stupid, um, you can see that okay, you're not that bad. Like you're not as bad as they're trying to portray you, type of thing, right? For a more recent example, he's not a part of this archetype at all, but I feel like people kind of reacted to what he was saying in a similar fashion. If you know, just follow me along this train of thought for a second. Bebin from Ranking of Kings, a lot of people on that second episode when Bebin was talking, I feel like a lot of at least reactors that I saw weren't really like some people got it. Some people got it, but like I feel like a fair bit of people weren't really like listening to what the fuck he was saying. They were just like, "Oh no, Boji, protect him! Oh, he's a sweet boy, blah blah blah, whatever." Meanwhile, Bebin was like, "Nah, it just looks like this because blah 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 blah. What are you gonna do, right?" It was like that type of thing, and I'll even go further, and then I'll shut up because I'm getting to Ranking of King shit. I'll even go further to say, Daida didn't even really want to beat his ass like that. Hot take. He didn't even really want to beat his ass like that because if you notice, he beat him was like huffing, huffing, huffing. He kind of smirked a little bit. Then he like looks up and left of the camera to like look at everybody watching. He kind of, he kind of like, he's like, fuck. And then he turns back around and then he lifts his sword. He lifts the wooden stick up again, and then like he like beats him some more. Like he's like, fuck. He's like, fuck. They're watching. Like I can't lose face, type of shit. So he's like, I gotta do what I gotta do. It's politics, brother. Sorry. I'll even go further to say that I'll actually defend. I'll defend Dida on that. Not defend Dida. Roll that back. But I'll defend myself on that. Like I think that's kind of what happens, but people just kind of overlook that. And I view that as kind of like how people view Oikawa, at least from the few reactions I've seen. I feel like a lot from the comments I've seen, like some people didn't like Oikawa, which is kind of crazy to me because I liked them immediately. Um, I think I did, or if I didn't, then I'm rewriting history, and I did. um, yeah, I didn't hate him, right? I liked him immediately. Kind of like with Tsukishima too. I was like, ah, okay, cool, you're cool. Uh, but yeah, Bokuto stuff. Please expound upon it. Kenma stuff? Question mark. Kenma growth? Question mark. Kuro, I see you. Hinata cannibalism? Question mark. Get more on that. I will. That's interesting. Please. Um, we got Sasuke Ushikawa scaling slash um foreshadowing. Flip that respectively. Flip it respectively. I mentioned it in the wrong order, but and it was the middle guy. They called him the dragon or something, right? I believe they called him the dragon or something. Also, we got Kakugawa or whoever, whatever the fuck that is. If I Google this, will I get spoiled? I guess we're about to find out. No, no, they're different people. Okay, I didn't. I'm just looking at pictures. They're randos. They have like a green shit on. They got a tall ass guy on the team. That's it. Okay, cool. Pressing X. I'm out of the window. That's all I see. So no, they're hinting at somebody else. Foreshadowing for somebody else. Got you. Got you. So the brothers team was somebody else. Um, um, where is he? I'm scrolling through it. I see fucking. They tell Hinata about how they got the cat out of the tree and shit. That's cute. Kinma live. I mean, they're like, oh yeah, Kinma's arms are too short. Ushikawa from the Tohoku, and Kiryu from the Kyushu, and then Sakusa from the Kanto. Doesn't Kiryu mean dragon? Maybe that's why I thought dragon. Did I just make that up in my head? And then Sasuke is the one that people think are gonna win. It's kind of crazy to me that Nekoma and fucking Kiryu, Satsuki Kiryu, and what? I feel like Kiryu means something. Does it mean dragon? Am I fucking? Did I just make up that shit in my head? Jesus Christ! No, but it's crazy to me that fucking Nekoma and Karasuno are the bottom two in the fucking in the shits in the region, right? In the country. In the country? Nah, they're the bottom two in the country is wild. There's no fucking way. That's cap. Whatever. I don't know where the fuck I got the dragon from. Did I just? I guess I'm fucking crazy. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. No, wait. Fuck you. Wait, no. Kiryu does mean dragon. They just have an extra W. Maybe that's where. Maybe my brain auto translated it or something. Jesus Christ, I feel validated. Yes, sir. We ended off with that. All right, I'm out. Bye. Jesus. I know I wasn't fucking crazy. Maybe. Kiryu. Satsuki Kiryu. Yo, Kiryu, bro, she can get it, bro. I feel like she's. Okay, let me stop. Okay. Let me get off if I say something crazy.